What is up YouTube? This is AVAULT here, back in today for you guys, another new Speed Duel deck profile. And today we're showcasing you guys another unique way to play dinosaurs, and I call it the Dinosaur Kingdom deck profile right here. And if you guys seen the match duel video of the mirror match of, not really mirror match, but more like dinos versus dinos, so Dinosaur Kingdom versus Double Evolution Pill Dinosaur deck, with that match duel, be sure to check that out. And this is the deck profile for this one, for the Dinosaur Kingdom one, this time. And yeah, let's just go straight right into it. But first of all, always with our quick card sleeve review right here, we got our Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, which is one of the most powerful dinosaur monsters in the current Yu-Gi-Oh game, regular TCG Yu-Gi-Oh right here. Just really cool. Love the design, love the artwork, the combination of the purple and the red, the fiery. It's just absolutely amazing artwork. I love the holographicness to these sleeves as always in OCG. Really great. Hopefully they bring it to TCG right here. So yeah, and then let's just go straight into the skill. So of course we're playing a Rex Raptor deck, a Rex Raptor skill, and we are playing Dinosaur Kingdom right here. Just a really neat field spell. All dinosaur monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Simple and easy, and it just makes your dinosaur monsters extremely frightening, extremely powerful, and extremely hard to beat overall, because it's more like a dinosaur beatdown. So moving on, first of all, with our boss monsters, I play two super ancient dino beasts. I might consider going down to a lower, decreasing this to 1 instead, and play another level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster, but 2 has always been worked out for me really well. I do want to turbo this card as soon as possible since it has such high attack. Dinosaur Kingdom, it's basically 3000 attack, and basically matching up against Blue Eyes, although Blue Eyes is not current in this meta, but I guess it's sort of like a new Blue Eyes. Next I do play one Dark Driceratops. It's just a really cool card, really powerful as well. For 1 tribute, 2400. I think it's literally one of the best single tribute cards in the game right now, other than Gravekeeper's Oracle with its effect type of thing going on. But 2400, Dinosaur Kingdom makes it 27. Inflicts piercing is really good, so you guys can even switch it up with 2 Dark Triceratops and then 1 Super Ancient Dino Beast instead as well. But like I mentioned, I would probably actually even take, eventually I might even take 1 Super Ancient Dino Beast out to replace for another level 4 lower dinosaur monster. So right here we are also playing 2 Gilosaurus. Extremely good, really good card in the early game, I think. Especially when your opponent has no monsters in the graveyard, you just easily special summon this, and then you can just bring out your Super Ancient Dino Beast or Dark Triceratops very quickly, with basically no stress and no cost at all, almost even. And super easy to play turbo out. Next we're playing 2 Hyper Hammerheads, just also really powerful dinosaur card. Becomes 1800 with Dinosaur Kingdom, and the bounce effect is just really good against like monsters even like Serpent Knight, or you can even put it face down, make your opponent attack into it, and then bounce off their monsters and make it annoying for them. And yeah, although in my opinion this is not as good against Gravekeeper's Oracle, because you don't want to bounce the Oracle off, and if you do bounce off the Oracle, you're just letting your opponent summon the Oracle again very quickly, and then they can use off the effect. So not as good as in Gravekeeper's, I guess, but against any other deck, really good. And there are many situations you can change the whole tide just by bouncing off one monster. Next I play 2 Cabal Zals. I think this is a standard staple that you must play inside the Dinosaur Kingdom deck. With once again, it makes basically this card a 2000 beater, and highest attack monster right there, no effect. It's also got 1500 defense, which is really neat. You can set it for 1800 defense. So yeah, Cabal Zals, one of the best vanilla cards in the game right now. And then we're also playing 2 Elementosaurus right here. I really like this card personally, because of its like effect, especially with the one when you have an Earth monster, and it's quite likely in this deck anyways. You will have Hyper Hammerhead, Gilosaurus, Super Ancient Dino, Dark Triceratops, basically every single other card except for Cabal Zals, and being able to negate the effects of effect monsters destroyed by this card by battle, it's just really good. You stop Zombinas, you can stop Yomi ships, you can stop a lot of effect monsters which is really neat. The only downside I would personally say with dinosaurs, there's not a really good fire type dinosaur currently that we can sort of play, so you know, it doesn't really gain advantage with the fire. But it's also, it doesn't mean you necessarily have to control a fire monster yourself. You know, your opponent can control a fire monster, and this would gain the 500 as well. So this actually is a really good card even against Blade Knight control decks, or especially the ones that play Command Knight, because Command Knight is a fire attribute, and Element Source will gain its effect. So yeah, quite a powerful monster lineup here overall. And then we're gonna move into our spells. Next, I do play 3 Night Beams. If you guys might have some preferences, you guys can switch it up and play around with the ratios along with Dust Tornado as well. I personally like Night Beam a lot in terms of not letting your opponent negate and letting your opponent respond to any of the activation, like, you know, against Gravekeepers. Usually when you Dust Tornado the Gravekeeper back row, they can easily just use it's usually normally a Rite of Spirit, or possibly Windstorm, or whatever it is. They can always just chain to it, but with Night Beam, just completely stops it completely. That's why I like it a lot. Although there is a risk factor, you know, if you do hit a Wild Tornado or Security Orb, makes it difficult for yourself. So maybe you guys might want to play Dust Tornado instead, and you guys probably will see this card later on. I'll explain why as well. That basically rounds off the spells, and moving to our traps, we are playing 3 Kunai with Chains to even buff up our monsters' attacks, and even like you know, change it into defense. It's just really good. One of the best traps currently in the game, in the current meta right now, in my opinion. Second best trap, Windstorm with the Takwa. You guys can even switch it off a little bit with other cards too, like, you know, Forceful Checkpoint's a pretty neat one as well. Michizui's not too bad as well. So play whatever you guys like, but Windstorm's a simple one, easy to go to, so that you guys can just swing in and do easy, basically start beating down your opponent. So simple strategy for this deck overall. This rounds up for the main deck. You know, just basically turbo out your dinosaur monsters and start beating your opponent bit by bit, and then basically do massive damage as well at the same time. So very similar playstyle to like the Blade Knight control deck, I think. Even takes less intense thinking even compared to that. So now we're going to move on to our side deck. First of all, I'm going to show you guys where I'm playing 2 Dust Tornadoes in the side deck. Like I mentioned earlier, you can swap it out for the Night Beams. Dust Tornado is just really good against those who are like playing field spells or Mask of a Curse, lots of equips, you know, stuff like that. It's just really weak. Next, we're also playing 2 Warrior Eliminations, of course, because Blade Knight is extremely powerful right now in the meta. So self-explanatory. Stop the command block. And then we're also playing 2 Ready for Interceptings right here once again. Same reason. I might actually take out 1 and then replace it with a Blast Sphere instead, because if you guys play against a Gravekeepers, that is definitely a better side deck card to play. I just also like Ready for Intercepting. It's been working out for me for the most cases when I do play against other like spellcasters, or, you know, even still tribal Amazonas. This card is still better off overall. But yeah, I definitely actually do think eventually I need to put in a Blast held by a Tribute inside here somewhere, somehow. So yeah, that basically rounds off this entire deck profile. So if you guys enjoyed the deck profile, be sure to hit that like button. If you guys want to see it in action, be sure to watch that Speed Duel match duel of the dinosaurs versus the dinosaurs mirror match sort of speed duel. So definitely check that out as well. And yeah, subscribe to the AVAULT channel for more awesome and epic Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel content on here. Lots of Speed Duel videos on this channel, and this is the perfect place to be if you guys want to learn about Speed Duels, casual play, competitive play, and all these many deck profiles all over this channel. So be sure to check them all out. And really excited that Trial of Kingdom is coming out real soon. Just 1 or 2 more weeks left. Really excited for that as well. So be sure to subscribe, and if you guys do enjoy the content here on this channel, subscribing is the best way to let me know that you guys want more video content over here with Speed Duels on this channel, and I will promote more of that here as well. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching and for the support as well. Really appreciate you. You guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are. And this is AVAULT signing out.